So I'm taking a class, and it's a business management class. And I read an article, and the article was called "What My Son Taught Me About Managing People." Her son had autism, and he was different in like his own ways compared to like his mom and him. They could never get along, and they always like bumped heads because she couldn't understand like his way of thinking and his diversity. And he was really smart in like math and vocabulary, but his mom and him always like bumped heads and argued because she could never understand his mindset when truly he was smart just in his own way. And the author is Samuel Alexandra. Alexandra, like I said, her son, he was autistic. He had a disability, and but his disability was just that he was different in his own way. But his abilities were that he was much smarter than the average person in like math and his vocabulary. The work environment, Alexandra was higher up in her work, and she held meetings, and she split her meetings into two different parts. So the first part, she would have people like express their ideas, and everyone talk about their ideas. And the second part, she would have people come back to the meeting who needed more time to think because their diversity was different than other people's. Some people were ready to give their ideas right at the beginning of the meeting, and some people needed to wait until like later in the day to generate their thoughts. So like I said, they broke the meeting into two different parts. She gathered the wisdom, breaking the meeting into two different parts, gathered the wisdom from all the employees, because employees who were able to express their ideas right at the beginning could also, and then the people who needed more time to reflect their ideas, those people came back later in the day to express their ideas from the meeting. And that gave Alexandra the ability to get information from her whole entire work group. And in chapter 5, we learned about managing diversity, which is why my article relates very well to that, because diversity is basically the difference in people's thinking. There's different kinds of diversity. And there's the types of diversity found in a workplace. There's typically people who are different in gender, age, their religion's different, and their beliefs. And so managing that is very important because not everybody thinks the same at work. And so yeah, managing diversity in the workplace is very important, and understanding that everybody is different in their own way and has their own logic is basically how chapter 5 compared Alexandra's point. And Alexandra basically just gave a first-hand example of how you can manage diversity in the workplace. Thank you for your time.